everyone, I'm Rupa Karyampudi, partner at MK Disability Lawyers, a firm dedicated to long-term disability litigation. Now, in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to apply for short-term and long-term disability benefits. Now, a question that we get all the time is, should I stop working if I can't do my job because of injury or illness? And the first thing that we advise if you feel that you cannot work because of medical reasons is to see your doctor as soon as possible. If your doctor says that you should not return to work, then you should not return to work. Unfortunately, we see a lot of people try to push themselves to go back to work. And unfortunately, this can backfire as it might strain the relationship between you and your employer, and it also has a potential of aggravating your medical condition and making your medical condition even worse. Now, if you're an employee, check to see if you have disability insurance coverage through a group benefits plan with your employer. If you do, gather the information on the forms that you need to apply for short-term disability benefits. Some companies call this weekly indemnity benefits, but it's essentially the same thing as short-term disability benefits, and that is a form of income replacement when you can't work for a short period of time for medical reasons. Now, the period of time that short-term disability or weekly indemnity covers is usually about 180 days, which is about 6 months. This does vary, so make sure to get a copy of your benefits booklet, which is a document that your employer would have, and it would contain the information about your short-term or weekly indemnity benefits plan. Now, if you're self-employed or if you've purchased your own individual disability insurance policy, contact your insurance broker or the insurance company to get the information and the forms that you need to apply for benefits. If you have purchased your own individual disability policy, you may have coverage for additional things such as business losses and benefits for things like residual, partial, and total disability. Now, once you have the information and the forms, you can complete your claim for disability benefits. Now, if you're covered under a group plan, that is through your employer, this normally involves completing a form called the claimant statement and having your doctor complete an attending physician statement. Make sure that your doctor attaches any consultation reports, any test results, pending referrals, or possibly clinical notes and records for the period of time that you have been unable to work. After submitting your claim for short-term disability or weekly indemnity benefits, the insurance company will assess your claim. Now, if your claim is approved, you just need to continue to provide them with updated medical records to show that you continue to be disabled. While you're on claim, it's essential that you follow your doctor's recommendations and that you attend all medical appointments. Now, if your claim for short-term disability or weekly indemnity benefits is denied, you'll have to consider if you have any further medical information that can persuade the insurance company to change its mind and to overturn its initial decision. Now, if you've already given the insurance company all the medical information that you have and you don't have any more medical information to submit, then we strongly recommend that you speak to a lawyer about your options. It's important to know that you only have 2 years from the date of your denial or termination to start a lawsuit against the insurance company. So it's really important that you speak to a lawyer as soon as possible. Once the short-term disability or weekly indemnity period is over and you're still not well enough to return to work, you should submit a claim for long-term disability benefits, or LTD. This is a form of income replacement if you can't return to work for a longer period of time for medical reasons. Now, check with your employer if you need to submit new claims forms for LTD. Sometimes if it's the same insurance company paying the short-term and the long-term disability benefit, you may not need to complete new claims forms, but do check with your employer about that. If your LTD claim is approved, that's great. All you need to do is to continue to provide the insurance company with medical updates to show that you continue to be disabled. Again, it's very important that you follow your doctor's recommendations regarding treatment and to attend all medical appointments. Now, if your LTD claim is denied at the outset, or if it's approved initially and then later terminated, you have to consider whether or not you want to appeal the insurance company's decision. And this will depend on whether or not you have additional medical information to submit to the insurance company to change its mind. If you feel that you've already provided all the medical information that you have and you don't have anything additional to submit to the insurance company, we strongly recommend that you speak to a lawyer about your options. And again, remember that you only have 2 years from the date of your denial or termination to start a lawsuit against an insurance company. So it's really important that you talk to a lawyer as soon as possible. Well, that's it for this video. I hope that I've answered your questions about what to do if you're unable to work due to a medical condition. We've put all this information into a downloadable PDF, and you can find it linked below in the description box. If you have any further questions about disability benefits, please check out our website. It's a great resource, and I've linked it also in the description box. If you live in Canada and you have any questions about your disability claim, please get in touch with us. The contact information is below. We'd be happy to see if we can help you in any way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video about disability law.